Every once in a while, life throws us multiple curveballs, and most of us go crazy. We lose our shit completely, and we don't know what to do in these tough situations. Now, whether it's getting retrenched, getting fired, losing a loved one, breaking up, all of these things happen in life, and especially for young men out there, it's very, very hard to cope and to recover from these situations. Now, this not only applies to young men, but also young women as well, but it applies to people in general. If you are going through a tough time right now, there are 3 key things that you can do in order to make this easy for yourself. Now, my name is Estienne, and my mission is helping you become the best version that you can be. So if you are interested in more self-improvement content from the top shelf, please make sure you smash the subscribe button and turn on the post notifications bell. Let's take a look at number 1. Now, first of all, you need to realize and you need to accept the fact that life is not always going to be easy. Life is not supposed to be easy, especially if you're an ambitious person looking to get the most out of life, get the most out of yourself. Life will never be easy. It'll never be all sunshine and rainbows, and life will get hard. But you need to think of it this way. You need to make a mind shift. You need to be thinking to yourself that yes, this is hard, but everything worth having in life is hard to obtain. Think about gold, think about silver, think about the precious metals. They are very rare, hard to attain. That's why they're so valuable. Think about a diamond, rare, but very hard to obtain, but extremely valuable. You should view those tough times as a blessing because they make you invaluable. They make you stronger, and they increase your value. Just by persevering and working through these tough times, you become more valuable because you build your discipline, you build your consistency, you build your perseverance, you build your physical appearance, right? You work on a few weak points that you had. There are multiple benefits of going through tough times. So make sure that rather than running away from them like everyone else does, embrace them, take them head on, and build yourself using them. The second piece of advice that I have to give to you is that you're not alone. There are thousands upon thousands of people who are going through the exact same situation that you are, who went through the exact same situation that you are going through. Just know that you are not special in this case, because sometimes we feel alone. Sometimes we feel like we're the only people going through this journey. And what really helped me during a tough time in my life, which was very recently, is speaking, right? Speaking to people, getting other people's opinions, hearing other people's stories that are very similar to mine, because that gave me perspective. It gave me peace of mind knowing that I wasn't the only one going through all of this nonsense. I wasn't the only one going through this enormous pain. I wasn't the only one who lost a loved one, right? Who lost someone special from my life. I wasn't the only one, and I'll never be the only one. And the thing is if you open up to a community of people like this, you gain new perspective. They also help you to see yourself in a better light. Because I know, for example, if you've broken up with someone that you truly loved, and the breakup didn't come from your side, that's when you begin to overthink. That's when you begin to blame yourself for everything. But in reality, you shouldn't be blaming yourself, because if that other person truly was down for you, they would have stayed irrespective of how hard it became, because you would have done that for them, right? So stop blaming yourself and forgive yourself. This is a thing that I've struggled with immensely, is not being able to forgive myself. But then you realize that we are all human and we all make mistakes. So why keep brandishing yourself for it? Do better. The third and final piece of advice, if you're going through a tough time and life has thrown you a curveball, focus on the things that you're good at. Focus on your passions and focus on the things that really distract you from all the negativity around you. And believe me, it's easier said than done. I know it's easier said than done. I know the negative thoughts are constantly turning in your head, and every silent moment that you get, you tend to think back to the memories of that person. You tend to think back to the memories of that day, and you wish things could have been different. But ultimately, you could wish as much as you want. Things are now as they are, and you need to be willing to refocus your energy. Even if you do experience those negative flashbacks, those negative moments, you need to use that energy and convert it into something positive. Remember, energy cannot be destroyed, it can only be converted. So if you convert that energy, that negative energy, those negative feelings into something constructive, just imagine what you can do with your life. And this is something that will be hard at first, because even though you might feel motivated, those negative waves will still come your way. But that's a part of life. I'm not saying forget them. I'm not saying forget the times that you had with them. I'm saying remember them, but embrace them and use them as fuel to better yourself. Who knows what the future will hold for you. Make sure that you're subscribed, ladies and gentlemen, for more self-improvement content off of the top shelf, and I'll see you in the next video.